Well, when I was growing up, between age 5 and 12, I was in northern Louisiana, and 12 to 19, I was in along the banks of the James River in Virginia, and there were a lot of woods, and we played in the woods, and these were woods. They weren't trees and parks, but just real woods with vines and bogs and animals and so forth. And I've always loved animals and loved nature. And then when I was in college at Princeton and then law school at Harvard, there was huge emphasis on public service and civic work. And it really touched me, and I've always believed it. I also grew up in the South, and when I was growing up in the South, there was a lot of unfairness and ugliness, which made me want to work against bullies and do things that were good rather than participate in the things that were bad. So those are the things that got me started. And it was just the right time for the environment. There's a lot to be done. Starting in '60, when I came to California, and the Sierra Club saved the Bay. There was plenty to do, and so I just took part, and I'm glad I did. It was good work. There's still a lot of work to be done, a tremendous amount of work to be done. People are more aware of the environment, but not really as deeply aware as they think they are, and they need to learn and act more than they do. They think that perhaps recycling and driving a Prius is enough, but it isn't. You have to do a lot more. Well, it goes with government mainly. You elect better people, and it's harder now because everyone runs as an environmentalist. Everyone. No one says, I'm not an environmentalist. And you have to make sure that the people who say they are, because when they get in, most of them don't vote that way. And when they don't, you've got to turn them out. And you've got to put people in who really do care about the environment and will vote that way. And that's the main thing you can do. Better governmental leaders, not that everything can be solved by the government, but that's the beginning point. And you need better leaders.